welcome to Calgary Language Learning and Exchange Club video channel. In this video, I am going to talk about if you're an adult learner, you actually have an advantage in learning a.
So, if you are living in Calgary and you want to learn English or other languages, and also wanting to have a conversation partner to do proper language exchange, please join our group. Our Facebook page, the link is in the YouTube description below, as well as that the registration form for our group is within that Facebook page. And it's free. So if you are in Calgary and you are also learning languages in general, please join our group, and we would make sure that you would have the best experience by finding you a conversation partner and making sure that your language learning is a success.
So, first of all, do you envy the kids since they can learn language like a native speaker? Do you realize that, sometimes kids actually learn real fast and it seems like it's effortless? And they seem to develop perfect accent and seem to grasp pronunciations quickly. Their brain just work a lot faster and more efficiently, as well as that they can absorb things way better. They just seem to learn way faster, right? Aren't you ever jealous of the kids when you're learning languages? Because they just seem to grasp concepts really fast, and you're still struggling with the basic grammar and vocabs of that new language. But we as adult learners have our own advantage as well. And these are the advantages. So first of all, we got better knowledge of our own language, which sometimes that parts of it would be reused in other languages, or in some fortunate cases, it might be used in the languages that we want to know. We also have more experience in studying for something already. We all have gone to schooling, and we know how our studying habits work, so we know more about ourselves already in terms of studying. We also have access to more tools for learning because we have better grasp of knowledge of the internet, how to get movies, music, books, etc. We also have the ability to grasp concepts of abstract knowledge faster. In fact, we are actually evaluating our progresses wrong. So, for us adults, we started learning in classroom with structured materials. Toddlers, however, learn through frequent repetition until they can associate what they see of the words. This is actually a very inefficient method. So, why are kids so successful in learning languages then? The answer is, it's the level of immersion between those two. You see, for kids, they're mostly totally immersed, which means that all parts of their life are surrounded by this language. Also, they are very driven by the need. They need it in order to talk to their peers and parents, which also means that they need it to survive. It's also because that they got minimal distraction as well. Overall, what else are they worrying about besides work? No, besides learning and play, right? So learning a language is a big part of their life. So of course they have minimal distraction. As for adults, we're not totally immersed because we can always rely on our own language as comfort. For example, if we're watching a movie, we could always get subtitles for our own language for comfort. We can always talk in our own language to the people that talk the same language as well. Another thing is our needs. In a lot of cases, we don't need that extra language to survive. We just want it so that we can expand our knowledge and skills. As for distraction, we have a lot more things to think about than kids, like jobs, um, relationships, um, life in general. We just have a lot more complex things to think about than kids in general. So we're easily distracted from our language learning experience. So what can you do to use those advantages as an adult? Well, for one, um, we can actually use the repetition approach like what kids do by using a memory app such as Memrise or Anki to learn vocabulary of the language of your choice. Now, we could also increase our immersion by start only watching movies, read books, and listen to music in that particular language. We could first rely on subtitles of our own, but and then drop those subtitles when you're more comfortable with the language. Also, change the computer mobile device language to the language that you want to learn. This increases your immersion as well. In the last point I want to tell you is go find yourself a language partner and start talking, because that would increase immersion as well as your speaking abilities. So if you are in Calgary, you could actually join our group by submitting a form in our Calgary Language Learning and Exchange Club. The forum and Facebook page is in the link that you could find in the video description below. Thank you. Bye bye.